Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are demoulding our last, hopefully our last, Goblin Troll. So we've been on a bit of a journey with this one and this mould. It's taken quite a few pours of liquid plastic, plaster of Paris, and this is our second soft PU foam pour to get to this point where we have, hopefully, fingers crossed, our final squish Goblin Troll. So let's dive straight in. So lovely and soft, lovely and spongy. So let's remove these clamps. Clamp one. Clamp two. And clamp three. It's quite strong stuff, this PU foam. Quite impressed with it, really. And it's stuck to the plywood really well. Look at that, it's ripped the foam and it's not come off the plywood. So that's interesting. It's obviously soaked into the plywood. Okay, well, let's get out of the way. Let's get that out of the way. Nice sharp knife. And it's time. You see, this time round, already we can see, look, it's got pigtails. You can already see that there's not a lot of spill out from the side of the mould, pretty much none. Whereas last time, there was loads. So I'm hoping that this cast will be a lot cleaner than the last cast. Let's just go nice and slowly. Ooh. Oh yeah, this is cast really well. I do find scissors are quite useful with foam. There's a foot. That's the top of a foot. Same method again then. So if I just prise up a side and I follow, I'll just run the knife on the top of the mould and hope I'm just removing just enough of the overspill on top so I don't damage the shape of the feet. Yeah, that's worked out. There's the sprue. There's the sprue. So we'll just chop that off. It's interesting because the PU foam doesn't stick to the silicone. However, it does. There is a bond strength there. It's not complete. It's not 100% frictionless, but there's definitely a bond there. So same as before, I'm just going to slowly prise away at each limb, just so I don't get a bit too enthusiastic and rip a leg off. I'm going to have to concentrate now, so I'm going to be quiet for a little bit. Here's the little guy. This should be my last mould, but his hand hasn't formed. What's going on? So I think next time I need to pour. I think I need to open up the mould cavity. And I know the hands are down there, so perhaps if I put this flat on the bench, like this, and then pour foam directly into these holes where the hands are, maybe drop some on the face there, then close the lid, flip it upside down and pour the rest. It's the only way I can see that I'm going to get a decent pour out of this. So the last pour, which I thought was the worst pour, actually formed all of the limbs, really, just a bit messy. Whereas this guy is lost a hand, is lost his forearm. He just doesn't look very happy. He's still quite cool though. It hasn't worked. It hasn't worked, everybody! I guess the one good thing about this, so the most recent casting, is that the flash is non-existent. There's none there. So that, well, tiny bit, but you can just pull that off with your fingers. But other than that, it's lovely and clean. What do I do? Right, I think I need to do another pour. I'm just going to go for it. I might just very quickly clean up. There's that. That one's ready. Now I really cannot believe I have to do this pour a third time. I mean, come on. Let's just go for it. So just to recap, I'm going to open up the mould, like so. I'm going to identify the critical bits that are issue with pouring. So that bit there. So I might just hold those two bits closed, somehow, like that maybe. Really push down. Pour the stuff in there, pour some in the face as well. In the face. Close it. I just don't think I'm going to have enough time to do all this. And then put the wood on. Just don't think it'll be enough time. But we will only know by doing. So let's just do it. So if you remember correctly, spill out was a problem last time. We went from 240ml to 120ml total volume of liquid poured into the mould. Should we try 60, everybody? I think we should try 60. 60? Doesn't sound like enough. But it could be enough. Right, glove time. I hate gloves. Right, slop number 1, slop number 2. I need a lollipop stick. My little lollipop stick. Should turn that into a song. Do you know what? I am going to look into some mould release spray. I think it could be quite useful. Plus, I'm very intrigued because I've still got that hard plastic Goblin Troll. This guy turned out really well. My only problem with this guy is the fact that he's a rigid plastic Goblin Troll, which I don't like. I'm tempted to clean him up, make him look a bit prettier, and then try and do a one-piece mould. Sorry, a two-piece mould on this guy. I just can't figure out what's the best thing to do. Now, if by miracle this pour works, we'll stick with this pour, we'll paint this guy, and that's it for Goblin Trolls. We're done. We know what to do with silicone and PU foam. So what we'll start with next time round, if all goes to plan, will be his accessories. So something festive related, maybe. So we're going to do 60 now. So we went from 240 to 120. Now we're doing 60. 60 lots of poly, 30 lots of cyano, horrendous stuff. Darth Vader's back in the house. I've got to sort my lighting out, it's far too bright. I've got so much forehead shine. So remember, 5 seconds of mixing, Pour it. Shake it, shake, shake, shake it. 60 of this. Beautiful. Now the horrible stuff. We want 30 of this. Oh, you bad boy. So 60 plus 30. There's 90. Stir. Stir lots. Right, that's done. Open this up. Get the naughty bits. Pour it in there. Pour it in there. Pour some on the face. Okay, we're happy with that. Close the mould. Tip it upside down. And just pour it in. Pour it in. Get all the leftover out. Get it into that mould. Alright, now let's squeeze the mould together. Let's put the ply on the sides. Like so. Let's get the first big clamp on. It's starting to turn. It's starting to turn. Wow, look, it's coming. And show you what I see. Not a lot of spill out around the sides, not a huge amount. None on this side, which is good. Quite a bit on top again. So on this one, I'm definitely going to get some flashing. Definitely. But all in all, I'm quite happy with this mix. This guy will go off in about 10 to 20 minutes, but I'm going to leave him all night long and then come back tomorrow, which is Sunday morning, and see what happens. So for tonight, I wish you farewell. Thank you for tuning in. As always, please like and subscribe. I am begging you. You shouldn't beg, but I'm begging you. Just like it. Subscribe to me. And I'm going to carry on doing some cool things. I'm hoping that this can be the last of the Goblin Troll pour, because we'll see. See you later. Bye. Bye. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.